Hello, YouTube. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is I'm looking at how I can make my outdoor fire pit a little bit more friendly when it's windy out. You can see this is my backyard with a big mound of snow there from the driveway. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna shovel out this fire pit and I'm gonna put a big wall around. Let's just see, we have a point here. I'm gonna put a big wall around the edge all out there, right? And we're gonna try to make it nice and high so when we sit in the fire pit, it is nice and warm. We're gonna do that by shoveling snow up around the edges, but what we're also gonna do is I'm gonna take these boxes and I'm gonna fill them full of snow, and then I'm gonna let them harden overnight, and I'm going to then cut them into pieces so that we can start making bricks to put a wall around there. So let's see if that happens. This is video number 1, and the video is going to continue over the next couple of days, so different lighting as the day goes by. Okay. Bye. Oh, there's the puppers. Hi, puppy dog. Hello, Nala. All right, so there, filled those boxes. Those boxes are yay big, and I dug that out. So it took me a little while, but I think we've got a nice set of walls starting around there, and soon enough we'll put those boxes around it, start building the walls higher to keep us warm. So let's see how that turns out, shall we? Till next time. We're back. It's now the next day. You can see it has snowed a little bit. There's our boxes still there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by leveling off all of that so that I can put blocks on it and build the wall up higher. So we will see how that turns out in the next. So there's our empty boxes now. We've emptied them out. And I cut them up with that little knife there. And now I'm stacking them around the edges there. You can see it's beginning to form a bigger wall. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut that. And then I think this wall is pretty much solid. So I'm gonna just start cutting it out of there. Hopefully we get some blocks. There's my helper. Ah! Okay. So now we see that the bricks are all around there. And I started cutting them out of the snowbank here with my saw. So what I'm gonna do is you can see those two in the middle there, how much higher they are than the rest. Well, there's a lot like that. So I'm gonna smooth out all of the edge. So I'll be placing the next ones all on a flat surface, and I don't have to worry about them being the wrong height. And I'm also gonna angle it in a little bit to give some curvature. Okay, as you can see by the ice on my beard, I've been out here for about 2 hours, and that's what I did. And I cut it out all out of there. So it's going pretty good, but I'm going to a Jets game tonight. So we're gonna leave that for now, and hopefully I'll get the walls up another 3 or 4 bricks by tomorrow. See you then. So a couple of days has gone by and I've continued to make that a little bit bigger. So I recognize that I made an error. In a true way of making an igloo, you actually cut the doorway out at the end, and by doing so it gives it structural integrity to the walls, because all the walls are being pressed up against each other. When you finally cut out that last little piece, your walls and your structure is already there. So what I realized here that I've got going on is, you look at this wall, it's just curved in a little too much, right, compared to this wall over here. So what I decided to do was I put that board there, and then that will provide, I'm gonna put bricks over top of the board, and that's going to give a little bit of stability, some outward push on those walls, so that way it doesn't collapse in on me, and maybe I'll be able to create a full dome. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm looking forward to seeing what happens, and I'll keep you posted. Wish me luck. Looky, it's now the inside of our little house. Put some 2x4s to carry the load there. I think I told you that in the last one, and I think I've made about 4 rounds. I would venture a guess that there's probably like 40 bricks in every circle. So back to the spot where we were. Not too shabby, if I do say so myself. I don't know whether or not I'll ever be able to close it, which I don't think so, but that doesn't matter because there's gonna be a fire in there anyway. So I think I'm done for today. That was a fun time, and I'll probably be building more tomorrow. Bye for now. Okay, so it's nighttime and I finished, but I thought I'd put a little fire in there to check it out and see what it's like. Look at my little little, what do they call it? Nordic spa. That looks like a Nordic spa to me, right? Oh, I gotta get rid of all those pallets. Those are gonna get burned up. But pretty neat. Let's go inside and have a look. Ooh, the fire is a burning. All right, there we go. If I sit down here, tell you how warm it is. It's pretty warm. I think what I'll do too is I'll put a curtain over that so that I can, you know, keep a little bit of the wind out. And then sit in a couple of these seats and see what it's like. Turn that over. Get a dry seat. Oh, fire good. Yeah, and it keeps out a decent amount of wind. So far so good. Now, that is a much bigger opening than I had anticipated. And so I don't know if it's gonna get closed, like I said, but I had a few ideas given to me by my brother, Paul. Maybe I'll put some boards across and that'll use to catch some of the snow that'll pile up on top. And then we can maybe make that opening a lot smaller because it's huge. All right, see you tomorrow. Well, it's mission accomplished. There's some blood on my nose. It's mission accomplished. You can see how high that is now. Goes all the way around, keeps the wind out. It's taller than I am, right? So the wind should hopefully go over top. And look at that, happy wife. There's the fire going. And it looks really nice when you see it from over here. That's pretty big. I'll maybe cut that off a little later on. Anyway, there you have it. A nice warming hut for Winnipeg weather. Have a happy new year, everyone. Bye.